Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is the GXSimmer, and we are on Chapter 4 of Nina and Amanda. What's going to happen in this chapter? You're about to find out. And if you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, click the notifications bell so you always know when I'm coming out with new content. Let's get into Chapter 4 of Nina and Amanda. So the last we left off, Amanda left the house in the middle of a thunderstorm, not sure of where she's going to go. She's so confused right now. She has no idea of where she should go, what she should do. She's all over the place. Nina, meanwhile, is crying buckets of tears. She's an emotional wreck after what's happened. And it's just a very tense situation for both Nina and Amanda. So Amanda's not sure where she can go, what to do. She's all over the place right now. Robert and Olive are watching a movie in the living room. After it's over, Robert gets up to go to the bathroom, and Olive is in the process of carrying an empty popcorn bowl and glasses into the kitchen. There is a knock at the door. She places the tray down on a nearby end table, and she answers it, surprised by who she sees. "Amanda," she asks, "what are you doing here?" "I had nowhere to go, Mom," Amanda says. "Can I stay here for a few days?" "Of course," Olive says. "But what happened?" Amanda comes in the house, soaking wet, drops her duffel bag on the floor and removes her coat. "Nina and I had a bad fight. I think she wants a divorce," Amanda says. Olive hugs her daughter. "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Could I have some tea, Ma? It's been a long drive getting here. It was raining. I could hardly see." "Why did you drive in such terrible conditions for?" Olive asks. Amanda answers in tears. I needed to come home." "It's going to be all right, honey. Don't worry," she tells her daughter. And then she goes to make her some tea. Robert comes into the kitchen a few minutes later and sees his daughter sitting at the table. Her head is bowed, clutching onto the cup with both hands. "What's wrong?" he asks. "Oh, they had a bad fight, honey," Olive whispers to him. "She thinks she wants a divorce. Not good, honey." "Let me go talk to her," Robert says in a whisper. Olive nods and says gently, "Okay, I'm going to bed. Don't be late," she says with a kiss and goes to bed. Robert comes into the kitchen and sits down next to his daughter. He's always had a special relationship with Amanda, and he's hoping he can help her in some way. "Do you want to tell me what happened?" he asks. "Dad, it's between Nina and I. You should stay out of it," Amanda answers sharply. "Oh. Well, okay, if that's the way you want to play it. But I know you, Amanda," he tells her. "I recognize that look. You've done something you're ashamed of." Amanda raises her head with wide eyes as if she was poked. "Dad, She can't finish as she sobs out and bows her head in shame. "I messed up, Dad. I did something terrible, and Nina will never forgive me for it." "What did you do?" Robert asks. Amanda is silent, wiping her tears away. She raises her head and takes a breath, answering in a low voice. "I had an affair." "I see," Robert says. "How did she find out?" "She caught me in the act at the office. I was so stupid, Dad. So reckless. How could I have? I'm so ashamed." And she can't continue as her tears flow while she cries. "Oh, Amanda, did you get involved with an employee?" Robert asks. "Yes, but I didn't mean to. Jack was such a good vet and such a nice guy. Nina and I were having problems, and Jack and I got involved. Amanda wipes another tear away, shutting her eyes as she looks away in shame. "Well, you're right," he says. "That is something to be ashamed of. But you're not the first person to do something like that. She threw me out, Amanda says. Doesn't want to see me until Monday. I think it's over, Amanda says. I can't do this. I can't lose her, Dad. Robert says. Do you remember when you were a child and your mom and I divorced? Robert asks. Yeah, but you and Mom remarried, like a year or two later. Dad, wait. Did you have an affair too? How do you think I recognize that look you have? He asked. It's the same one I had after what I did in Salvadorada. I confessed to your mother, but she left me and divorced me. I begged her to stay, and for your sake, she stayed here. We slept in separate bedrooms for a year. It took some doing, but we were able to regain our trust because of our love. We remarried, and I swore I'd be faithful forever, and I have been. Then we had Jada, Leia, and Robbie. I never violated our trust again. Amanda looks at him in disbelief. I never knew that. Well, that's not something I ever thought I would tell you, he says. But now I can help you, although your circumstances are different. Thank you, Dad, Amanda says as she reaches for his hand. I didn't think anyone could understand. I thought you'd be ashamed of me if I told you the truth. You're my daughter. I love you. I will always be here for you, Robert tells her. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do now, Amanda says. Amanda, you've done something terrible and you're ashamed. But if you think you can save your marriage, you must try. You can't give up so easily. I don't know, Dad, Amanda says, shaking her head and leaning back in the chair. I don't think we can come back from this. She feels betrayed, lied to, and she caught me. Amanda groans. She saw me with him while we were... I've never felt so ashamed or embarrassed in all my life. If you think there's a chance, then you must try, Robert tells her. She may leave you and divorce you, but if you feel you have a chance, you must try until you can't. Even if she divorces me? Amanda asks. Even then, Robert says. But first you must end the affair, if you're serious about saving your marriage. Then, do everything you can to win her back. But what if I can't, Dad? Then, you'll need to figure things out. But you'll know either way. Love doesn't die so easily. Amanda stays the weekend at her parents', trying to figure out what to say to Nina on Monday. If there's a chance, she's got to try. Nina calls Amanda on Monday and asks her to meet her back at the house. Amanda goes back home. It's around 8 p.m. when she arrives. Nina sits on the couch waiting for her. The first thing Nina says to her is, Where'd you go? Run to your boyfriend? I didn't see you at your office at all. No. I went to my parents, Amanda says. Your parents know? Nina asks. I had to talk to somebody. The guilt was eating me alive, Amanda said. Oh, you're selfish and inconsiderate, Nina snaps. How dare you envelop your family in this, already looking to have them pick a side? I am going to divorce you. Amanda rushes over to her and gets down on her knees, begging, I will do whatever you ask. We'll go to counseling. I'll end the affair. Just don't go. Please don't divorce me. Nina says, No. Nina, I love you. Don't leave me, Amanda begs. I was stupid and reckless. Let me try to fix this. I'll do whatever you want me to. I mean it. Name it. Nina steps back from her, looking down at her with contempt. Get up. You're making a fool of yourself. Amanda stands and looks at her. Please don't. Shut up, Nina yells. Nina takes a breath. and answers in a calm voice. I'm leaving at the end of the week. You will stay at your office. On Friday after 3 p.m., you can come back home. I'm moving to my family home in Henford. Aunt Alexa and Uncle Gid will move back to the island. We are done, she says as she walks past and stands with her arms crossed, her back towards her. Amanda, with tears running down her face, sobbing, turns to her. Forgive me, Nina. Please. If you divorce me, let me try and fix us. I love you. Even though I did what I did, I love you. I wanted to be with you so bad that night, and if Carrie hadn't had a nightmare and we'd reconnected, I would have ended it with Jack. I'll end it. Just let me try and fix this, even if we divorce. Please? Nina turns to her sadly, with a tear running down her face. I can't trust you. So how can I love you? Amanda asks, do you love me? Stop it, Nina growls. Damn it, tell me, Amanda yells. Yes, Nina yells back in tears. Yes, damn it, I do love you. I've always loved you, but you broke my heart. She clutches her chest, breathes out, and answers in a calmer voice. That's why I can't trust you. She sniffles and breathes in, responding in a cold voice. And I don't want to love you anymore. I don't want you, Amanda. Get it? We're done. Did you think maybe you broke my heart too? Amanda asks. Oh, playing the victim, Nina says. I know 6 months is a long time, but were you so woohoo starved that you had to have an affair? Think about it, Amanda asks angrily. There's more to a marriage than that. When was the last time we ate dinner together, took a vacation, or watched TV, huh? When was the last time that I kissed you? I mean, really kissed you or held you? How many times was the great Nina Gaban soaking in the limelight, huh? How many times did the damn paparazzi camp on our driveway? All your editor meetings and publicity events. And you constantly on me about having another kid when one is disobedient and unruly? How could you even think about bringing another child into this marriage? I would never wanted this famous lifestyle, but you can't get enough of it. All those nights you worked on your damn great novel while I was in bed waiting for you, hoping you'd come up? Yeah, okay. I did sleep with Jack, but you screwed me over, so you're to blame for this too, and don't say you're not. You destroyed our marriage as much as I did. That's your justification? I don't want you. Keep woohooing Jack for all I care. Amanda, now realizing it's over, explodes into rage and growls. Don't put all the blame on me. You want a divorce? Fine. Call the lawyers. I'll sign the damn papers. Just go. Amanda glares at her and goes upstairs to talk to Carrie, who has just witnessed her parents fight, and runs back to her room quickly. Amanda tells her that she'll be living at the office for this week, and she'll see her soon. Carrie is upset and cries. She doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want her to go. Amanda hugs her daughter and tells her she loves her and says goodnight, putting her to bed. After she leaves the room, Carrie cries because she's just learned what divorce is. Amanda packs her bag with a week's worth of clothes and belongings. Then she comes downstairs and stares at Nina one last time before exiting out the front door. No words are spoken. Nina simply goes upstairs and cries herself to sleep. Her pain is immeasurable. And now she's not sure what's next. Amanda leaves to go to her office. When she arrives, Jack is there. She's surprised he's here. Amanda is heartbroken and Jack comforts her. She tells him, "No, I don't want to. I don't want to have woohoo tonight." But he says, "No, it's okay. I only want to hold you. A hug is what she needs, and she allows it. She falls asleep from emotional exhaustion, and Jack covers her with a small blanket. He doesn't stay with her that night. He goes back to his apartment. She spends the week at her office. Jack handles most of the cases, while she stays mainly at her office. She doesn't have any woohoo with Jack at all for that week and comes home on Friday after 3 p.m. as Nina requested. She looks over and sees the house keys, Nina's engagement ring, and wedding band sit on top of what looks like divorce papers on the counter. When she regains her composure, she pours herself a glass of wine and picks up the divorce papers. She reads through them while tears come out of her eyes that she wipes away. She puts the divorce papers down and signs them. Afterwards, she picks up her phone and calls Jack. Jack comes over. They waste no time. They woohoo in the upstairs bedroom, and Amanda feels it's her way of getting back at Nina. Now she's divorced. It no longer matters. Besides, it's only a mattress and a good one. Why waste it? Plus, for her, it's like she's rubbing Nina's face in it, and that's payback. Meanwhile, in Henford, it's raining. Nina stands at the window holding her daughter in her arms, with tears running down her face. She's divorced now, and her heart is broken. Where does she go from here?